I've been posting on my YouTube channel for months, every week, on time. Yet my channel is still stuck. It's a hard truth to know that the fact that you post every day, you post on time, in fact, you even post at a particular time, does not automatically graduate to viral form videos. It is also a sad truth to know that you may put in all the effort and all the work, yet you will not see anything tangible enough to hold on to, at least as a means or as a source of encouragement. If you have been consistent but feel like nothing is moving, please, before you get discouraged, I feel the same pain with you. I've been in that shoe. Interesting enough, in this very video, I'm going to break down why consistency alone isn't enough and what you can actually do to grow your channel. So if you are such kind of person, you fall under such category, sit back. And if you are just coming across this channel for the first time and you would like content like this, do well to click on the subscribe button so that whenever content like this drop, you'll be among the first persons to view. At the same time, if you are also a member of this community, let's see how to grow together. But without making further ado, let's go deep into the conversation for today. What are the reasons, the causes why most persons will be posting consistently, will follow up, post on time every day and so on, yet they still will not get the kind of engagement that they are looking forward to? The first point is that lack of content strategy or niche clarity is another challenge. Most persons want to post video. The truth about it is that in filming your video, in making your video, there are steps into it. The first part have to do with scripting your video. If you don't have the habit of first scripting your video on how to start, where to start and where to end, it is sure that the quality will be reduced. You'll only be given quantity. That is the short truth. So it starts from scripting. It also includes how to put in the hooks, where to put in the suspense, where to call to action. All these things are things that will be done in the scripting. In editing, there are apps that will give you a better quality of video. And the kind of device you also use to record your video also matter. Then, if you don't know how to go about this strategy, it is definitely sure that you'll be posting consistently, but yet you not get the result you want. Talking about the aspect of niche, most people do not have clarity as to the type of niche that they should focus on. If you want to focus on tailoring, for instance, or fashion, ensure that a greater quantity, though most people will advise post here and there, but please major on a particular aspect. If you want to measure on finance, find out what is working for persons who are on the finance niche. If you want to focus on the tech, find out what is working for them so that you see how to and where to apply your own strategy, right? The next cause or reason for most people posting consistently but still suffering is that they have low audience. They have low audience retention. Most persons have low audience retention and poor watch time. The truth about it is that once your audience retention is low, your watch hour will also be reduced. Hence, you will not see the work that you are putting into it. The third point, which is a major factor, is bad titles or thumbnails. Your thumbnail is directly what is regarded as your click-through rate, or what will be seen as your click-through rate, in the sense that click-through rate simply means what will likely make me to click on your channel, to click on your video and watch it. What is that thing? Do you get? So your thumbnail is what is directly responsible for driving that curiosity for someone to click through and see what the content is all about. The next thing have to do with your title. The title sparks curiosity. So if you have missed it from this point, it is definitely certain, it is actually certain that you will not get it right. So how you go about your thumbnail, your titling, your hashtags, how you go about your end screen, your cards and so on, they really matter, not just posting consistently. You get? So the next point has to do with no value proposition. Someone can check your or patiently watch your video from beginning to end, but the content does not really hold water. You don't even know. Some people even regret why they even click through the video. So audience doesn't know what to expect. This is a real challenge. This is a great challenge which most people they're actually facing. So ensure that it is not just about posting video, but asking yourself, what am I actually giving out? If I was to be in the shoes of the audience, would I be satisfied after spending several minutes, several hours watching these videos? The next point, which is a major reason why most people still suffer, even putting in the whole effort to be consistent, is that they posting for algorithm, not for people. They just post just to ensure that the algorithm know that they are posting video, not knowing that the algorithm is actually your audience. So it is people you're actually pushing those videos to. What would they be proud of learning after watching your video? And the last but not the least has to do with videos that are not optimized for SEO. As I've earlier said, there are things that will actually help to optimize your video for it to be picked up by the algorithm, starting from the thumbnail, the titling, the hashtag, the call to action, the referencing, and a whole lot, including your comments box being open and engaging your viewers in the comment box. They play a whole lot of role. So those are the major reasons why most people suffer even after posting consistently. Now, what are the challenges that people like me who suffered the same thing before we started re-strategizing? What were the challenges we faced? Most of us felt burnout from putting in effort with no return. It is very depressing when you look at your work, that after posting a video that took you 2 days, in fact, to film it, to edit it, and some videos, in fact, even take you 3 days, and then on the day, what you are getting is 10 views, 20 views, 30 views. It is very depressing. The next challenge that we faced has to do with mental fatigue from being consistent with no growth. It can actually stress you out mentally. Confusion about going wrong. For most persons, they are already pressured so much that they are even thinking, am I actually doing the right thing or not? The next challenge has to do with comparing your channel to others and not feeling defeated. Some persons, when they compare the work they put in to the channel or to their posting their content to being consistent on posting their content, most persons may even have, as I earlier said in one of my videos, they may have the content, but the packaging is actually not there. You will still suffer the same result with someone who has the packaging but does not have the content. And in most instances, people who even have the packaging but no content may even be doing a bit better than you. That is the blatant truth. What is the last challenge that people like we face, although it is not the summary of all we faced, has to do with the lack of feedback from viewers, making it harder to improve. That's why I will encourage you that is watching this video now. If you have come through this video up until this point, please let me know what I'm doing right or wrong. Even on my videos, try to check out other videos. And also, if you have actually learned something out of it, drop it in the comment box. Tell me what you have been able to learn, so that with your reviews, I'll be able to know where to adjust, what to do next, and where to improve on. So these are some of the reasons why most people get burnt out, why most people get discouraged, and then they quit the YouTube work. What are the possible solutions? What are the possible recommendations? Do you think there is a way out? If that is the question you are actually asking yourself, then you're actually in the right place. So let's dive into the possible solution for persons who are actually consistent. I'm talking about people who are consistent, but they are not seeing results. First, what should you do? Audit your content. When I mean audit your content, ask yourself, are you solving a problem or just posting randomly? Are you actually solving a problem or just to keep the algorithm busy? This will help you to really analyze your content, to see and then know how to re-strategize. The next aspect to look at is for you to use YouTube analytics to identify drop-off points and underperforming videos. With paying close attention to your analytics, it will help you to know the video that did not do well, the areas that were not doing well. Immediately you see that your click-through rate is actually low, it shows you that your thumbnail and your titling is having an issue. Immediately you see that your watch hour is actually low, it immediately transcend or transcribe to, or immediately you see that your retention rate is low, immediately means that you don't have that content enough to keep your audience watching to the end. Then the next thing to look at is for you to improve your titles and thumbnails. Aim for curiosity and clarity. So don't just aim at creating curiosity. At the same time, try and strive for getting clarity, that your audience should really know what your content is all about, what your channel is all about. The next one is for you to study other successful creators in your niche. I will keep on hammering on this point because it cannot be overemphasized. Check people in your niche, what are they actually doing, and then see how to improve on it. The next one I want to recommend to us is for you to ask your audience directly what they want. So at the end of every video, try to see how to ask your audience what video do they want you to make on, what other topics do they want you to make videos on. It will also help to build engagement and community. The last but not the least is for you to experiment with shorts, trends, and storytelling. There are people who may be good in storytelling but may not be good in catching up with trends. So you see how to re-strategize, to also see how to beat up with the, or to meet up with the trend, and then see how to also substitute with your short form video. So you can cut a clip from your long form video just to drive curiosity to the from the short to the long form video. That's another strategy that is actually one of the hacks that most growing or most well-doing YouTubers are actually implementing. Now, what are those things we need to avoid? It's interesting to let us know that going forward, I also, in all my videos, I always be telling us what are the things to avoid, because this will also help the growing YouTubers to equip them more and to know how to strategically make their videos. What are those things to avoid? Don't just post for the sake of being consistent. See how to optimize your content. See how to work on your titling, your thumbnail, your hashtag, as well as other relevant ideas. Timestamps, which is what most people don't even know how to go about it. I will see in one of my videos how to show us how to make the timestamp. Now, what is the next point that we should avoid? Don't ignore data and feedback. Don't ignore the data you are getting from your analytics or the feedback that your viewers are actually leaving on your comment box. It is what will help you to improve. The next point to note is that don't make content without a clear hook. Don't just make content. Have a point that will drive curiosity of your audience. Have a point that will keep your audience coming back in every video you drop. The next one is for you not to assume that YouTube owns your growth for effort alone. It is not just the effort of posting that will lead to the growth of your channel, but also seeing how to adjust with the trend, how to adjust with your audience demand, and then how to adjust and re-strategize based on the feedback you get from your audience and the feedback you get from your analytics. At this point, it is necessary to let us know that if you feel tired of posting weekly and seeing no results, I get it. I really understand with you. Seriously, I am in that shoe. I have been in that shoe. I'm also letting us know that you can actually figure out what the challenge is. Yes, and that's why I'm saying let's figure this out together. Let's see how to build community together. I am actually ready this time for us to work together from beginning to end. And at the same time, help me by dropping a comment and let me know what you have tried that worked and those ones that did not work out. Let me know so that we'll see how to help each other on areas that we need to adjust on. Yes. The last advice or recommendation I would like to leave is that please, if you're just connecting, I don't know if I should call it recommendation, but please hit that like button if this hits home. If this actually meets what you were actually expecting, hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and also see how to share this content so that more transparent growth tips will also come your way and also reach those persons who are actually demanding for content like this. I look forward to that very moment where this particular channel becomes your most favorite click. But for now, stay safe and enjoy a blessed day ahead. Cheers.